Welcome to Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Lobos will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Georgia State's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The give to the tailback. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Panthers getting set on 1st and 10. Going with the counter play here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught behind the line. It's Hall. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Hall. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So the New Mexico Lobos offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. The Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward and get that yardage, and he gets the big 1st down.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Blair. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rides the back on the option to give. Ball spins away. Touchdown, Panthers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 10 over Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Lobos can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Turning it on. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looking for a man. It's Potter. Got it in the middle. It's McKinney. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line race, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Lobos will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Going to the stiff arm to create a little breathing room as he gets it out to the 12. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Power football with the run. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. To the ground to try to move the chains. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Might as well give it to him again.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On the ground, it's McKinney. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Potter. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. You saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
The Lobos will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. They'll try to pop the draw. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
Second down coming up.
We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun, the inside give. Makes it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Hall. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Might be looking to run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps. Touchdown, Georgia State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Potter. Got a man, it's Smith. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. And the Lobos in the hurry-up.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on, so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Finds a man on the left. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's McKinney. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Third down coming.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He caught it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over UMass. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Smart move to keep it on the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. To the air, it's Potter. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 2nd down. Here's a throw downfield late. Got it inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico!
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snags it on the right. Here he goes. Touchdown, Georgia State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air, it's Potter. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Finds his tight end. Able to work his way for 5 yards. He needs a lot more than that, but they did get the clock stopped. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. And the Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it.